everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts, and this is the card we are making today, or at least this is the card we are making all week. So we are doing 3 different versions of this card, and this one is a more intricate one, and guess what? I have all the measurements for you. Yay! Amazing, isn't it? I remembered. I've actually written them down, the measurements. So I saw this card online and I like the fold. And then somebody else did this. I can't remember now who the name was. She split up those 2 words because, of course, if you do a card in this direction, it doesn't fit. But this way, it does fit. So this is the stamp set we're using, the Celebration Botanicals for You and the Timeless Textures. This is a fabulous stamp set. It's going to be my new gorgeous grunge. And I desperately wanted to use it because I wanted to sort of make it look really old and, you know, sort of dirty and, you know, but still stylish. So that's why I thought, you know, Timeless Textures was perfect for that. And so all the envelope was done like that as well. So have you got your piece of paper ready? We are going to go through the measurements of the card. These are the pieces of paper you will need. We have a Whisper White panel of 5 by 3 1/8. Okay, so 5 by 3 1/8. Then to go underneath, we have a elegant eggplant panel for 3 3/8. Sorry, 3 3/8 by 5 2/8. So 5 2/8 by 3 3/8. Okay, so those are those measurements. Then we have here Wisteria Wonder, 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okay. Then for the inside panels, we have Whisper White, and that is 5 3/8 by 3 1/2. So 5 3/8 by 3 1/2. Then we have Elegant Eggplant, 5 5/8 by 3 6/8. 3 6/8. Okay, so they fit nicely on top, and these nestle nicely as well. Then you have your base card. Now, you know I always make my cards like this. So I have A4 cut in half, scored in half, and the front part of your card you are going to score at 2 7/8. Okay, so this is 2 7/8. Then you can fold it back, and this is your layout of your card. Okay. Now, if you're going to put this one here, that one nicely here, and this one inside, as we usually do, sort of with a nice border, then when you close it, and you'll see it once we've, obviously it might be a bit skew-if now because I'm just holding it, but look, this is straight as well, and this looks nice and even as well. Okay, so that's how I worked it out. So anyway, let's get the panels out for decoration, because of course not only are we going to decorate the front, we're also going to do a lot of stamping on the inside. First of all, this is the front, this is the inside. First of all, we are going to do a little trick with our Just For You stamp. I have it in wood, and I have it like this, and we are going to stamp the just. So what am I going to do? I'm going to ink it up just the just. Now, it pays to just do it very carefully, like I'm doing, so that you do not hit anything else. If you do hit anything else, it's not a problem. See, I've just hit. And with the corner of your ink pad, you can just see it underneath your pad there. You can actually control quite a bit. Now, I've hit the so I'm going to rub it carefully, taking away the ink. I'm really making sure that there is nothing left. The rest of the stamp is spotlessly clean, okay? Right, a quick huff, because it took me a while to do that. And then I'm just going to stamp just there. Stamp just there. Right, okay, so that's my just. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to clean our stamp really, really well. So clean it, dry it, stamp it off, rub it, stamp it again. Okay, now we are going to ink up the For You. This is a little bit more difficult because you have to sort of go in between there. So I have some scrap paper and I'm just going to tear bits off. Let's start with inking up the main part, and I'm just going to put it there, and I'm just going to put this there. You can also do this with post-it notes. So I have hit the other bits. Must make sure now that I wipe this off really, really well. And here as well. Obviously, this is not a quick thing. You need to make sure you've done this really well. And there is a tiny bit there, but I'm going to leave that because I think I might. And then For You goes just there. Right, there we go. Phew, that worked. Oh, I'm pleased. I've got a tiny bit of a shadow there, but I can do something with that, I'm sure, with the with all my distressing that I'm going to be doing in a moment. Right, so I'm using Elegant Eggplant, Wisteria Wonder and Tip Top Taupe, and oh, I'm so relieved. This was the stressiest part of the card, and that has now just passed. So let's make it dark and dirty, and let's go for it. This is now time for stamping. Yeah. Okay. Stamping. Okay. It's amazing how they can make the stamp. See, I've hit it there, that doesn't matter. Nothing matters because we can do something with it, I am sure. I think my Tip Top Taupe needs re-inking. Okay, so that's where we're at now. Let's get this swirl out and do some nice swirlies. So it does pay sometimes to just gently, you know, ink up your stamp in a different way that you would normally, and you know, it gives a nice effect. Oh, hang on, I still leave this one here. I'm gonna stamp this off, just do it really lightly. There we go. Okay, then we are going to need the sponge. I think I did more on my original one for some reason. Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's easily done. You can add to it as much as you want, really. I mean, this will make it. This will do a lot. Because what you can also do is a little bit like this. That gives it a very light finish. You can see it's done on white paper, but the paper isn't white anymore. So that's sort of the effect that I wanted. Alright, so that's nice. So you've got something to write there, because obviously I'm going for it here now. I'm really having fun. See, that's the whole point of making cards. I want to find cards or design cards that you know, are lots of stamping and lots of creativity. There we go. So before I put anything else away, let's do some on the envelope so we know that's done as well. And I am also using Botanical Blooms, the die sets, because as you can see, I added that flower to it. There we go. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, there seems to be something in this envelope. Oh, look at that. There are some of the flowers that I prepared for my workshop, and I couldn't find them during the workshop. They were in an envelope. Oh well. Oh well. That person's going to get nice flowers in their envelope. Oh dear. Right, so that's the envelope done. That's that done. We have here those, and now we need some flowers. I have done them beforehand, so I'm just going to find some basically. So we're going to put those here, and we need some greenery. I have edged them with Tip Top Taupe, so I cut them out, and also here, I don't know whether you can see, there's Tip Top Taupe inside. Okay, and also with the, this is the, these are Wisteria Wonder ones, and these are Elegant Eggplant, and those ones I've put an old olive here as well. So those ones I did with Tip Top Taupe in the middle. I like this fern. I really like it. There we go. Something like this. Okay. And I have these embellishments. They're called Botanical Garden Jewels Embellishments. And they're this flower here. And I'm going to put that in the middle there. Now, I am not actually going to glue it down because, well, I'll try. But the thing is, the embellishment, that embellishment is just, it won't stay on. And I had to do it with hot glue gun. So you might want to consider using your hot glue gun for putting that embellishment on, because it just wouldn't stay for me. But I'm not going to get that out now. That would be a bit cumbersome. So I'm just going to put some glue on and hope for the best, basically. But like I said, yeah, you have to hold it down until it dries, and I think the best thing to do is just let's just leave it off for now, and we're going to put the card together, and then I'll put the hot glue on after I finish filming. So let's put the various panels on. First, Wisteria Wonder. Elegant Eggplant. I have to say, in my other ones, I took the flowers from this one, because nobody's going to see that anyway. So I took, you know, I die cut the flowers from the inside panels. Not this one, because you can see the back of that one, obviously. But I did take something out of here, I thought, one of the little flowers. Just a, you know, money-saving tip there. It's always good if we do. Ooh. There we go. And then this one goes on top of there. And then if you close it, it should, let's see, it should be okay, like that. See? So your edges are reasonably straight. There we go. That's our card. And like I said, if you have different glue, or if you have the patience, you'll be able to, yeah, look, it's sticking now. Just needed a little bit of drying. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, this is quite an intricate card for me anyway. I don't normally do fancy folds, do I? So in the next video it'll be a little bit easier and back to normal. Thank you very much for watching. Choose happiness. Bye.